This is News 3 Now at 5.
Thanks for staying with us at 5. Dane County is officially in phase 1 of its reopening plan. Forward, Dane.
We have team coverage tonight of reopening businesses around the county with Amanda Quintana and Jamie Perez. Let's start with Amanda with what's open and what this means moving forward. Amanda?
Phase 1 went into effect at 8 a.m. this morning, so now all businesses can be open, but at 25% capacity. This includes restaurants, gyms, salons, and retail shops, each of them following public health requirements and physical distancing still. You'll see these changes in place. For example, at restaurants, tables will be at least 6 feet apart. Gyms are open, but spaces for contact sports like basketball courts, those will stay closed, along with saunas and steam rooms. Here's what changes with gatherings now. Up to 10 people are allowed inside a private home and 50 inside a public venue. Outside, you can have 50 people, but they must be physical distancing. This is what it would take to move to phase 2. More than half of these metrics you see must be green, and the percent positive tests and the cases per day cannot be red. We are meeting both of those requirements right now, but the plan says Dane County will stay in phase 1 for at least 14 days because that's the amount of time it could take to develop symptoms once exposed to the virus. Phase 2 would open up schools and summer programs, allow visitors to long-term care facilities after they're screened, and open offices, stores, and restaurants all at 50% capacity. We would also need to wait 14 days before moving to phase 3.
All right, Amanda, thank you. Every place that is reopening today will have its own unique guidelines in place on how they practice business.
Our Jamie Perez went to a new hair salon in Middleton, which has a relationship with News 3 Now to provide us services to give you a glimpse of what your next hair appointment might look like. Jamie?
Well, things are so different, just as expected. For a new here, you pull up into this parking lot, you grab your phone, you text them, let the staff here know that you're here, and everything looks different from the outside in.
Your next visit to the hair salon will probably look a lot different than your last.
I'm going to take a quick scan.
Masks and temperature checks are required before you're allowed inside.
Who are you here to see?
Emily.
Excellent. All right, 94.8.
Then depending on what you're getting done,
We're ready for some highlights today.
you may not get everything that usually comes with it.
No shampooing, no blow drying.
Co-owner Madison says these changes are drastic, but he and the hairstylist say if this is what's needed to get back up and running.
It's just one of those things that you accept that needs to be done. And you do it, and you're just happy to be back to work and keep ourselves and everyone else healthy.
Hairstylist Karen Cook has been with Anu for almost 22 years. After going months without work and seeing her client, she's doing whatever is necessary to make sure things keep running smoothly.
You have to do this between every single client.
Every single client, that's why they have to wait to be called, so that we know that this is everything is cleaned out.
Most returning clients are on board with the changes, the required masks, hand sanitizer, and spacing 12 feet apart from the next person.
It makes me feel safe, like everyone is really taking this seriously.
They're used to handling nearly 200 clients a day, but right now they're taking about 25% of that.
Yeah, you want to just do a balayage with some, and cover up your roots.
Until things can resume to somewhat of a more normal process.
Fresh, clean cape, only you will be wearing today.
They're taking things one day, one client at a time.
I'm happy we're all back. I'm just very, very happy we're all back.
And right now, they are not accepting any cash payments. They're really just trying to limit those shared touch points. So for the meantime, just, welcome to your new normal.
Yeah, exactly. We are so happy to have them back, too. Cannot wait to get in there myself. Jamie Perez, live in Middleton. Jamie, thank you.
Well, the Wisconsin Department of Workforce Development says it has received over 577,000 unemployment applications since March 15th. Of those applications, 72% have been paid, 16% are still awaiting wage verification, 11% have been denied. Over $1.3 billion in benefits have been paid to Wisconsinites. DWD says just last week alone, they received over 3 million calls. Starting tomorrow, Ho-Chunk Gaming Madison will reopen. The casino will open from 10 a.m. until 2 a.m. Its website says you must be an active Ho-Chunk Gaming Rewards Club member and a Wisconsin resident. Those entering the casino will have their temperatures checked, must wear a face mask, and must practice social distancing.
The percent of new positive COVID-19 tests has dropped for the 4th consecutive day. Today, 3.6% of new tests came back positive, which is a decrease of 0.5 percentage percentage point from yesterday. Statewide, 15,955 people have tested positive for COVID-19. That is an increase of 290 confirmed cases since yesterday. Of those who have tested positive, 9,405, or about 59% of patients, have recovered. 519 people have died from complications due to the virus. DHS continues to track the gating criteria that was put in place for Wisconsin to open up. This was before the state Supreme Court shut down Governor Evers' safer at home order. As of today, only 3 of the 6 gating criteria have been met.
All right, another humid day, and it could stay that way for a while. That's just not good for Gary's hair before he finally gets a haircut tomorrow, Gary.
I will look a lot different, and the humidity, you're right, isn't helping. But we'll see a break in that by the end of the week. Let's start out by taking a look at visible cloud track. You can see with all that humidity, these thunderstorms popping up. Some areas missing out on the rain altogether. Some areas are getting heavy downpours and even some severe weather, especially up into parts of northern Wisconsin and farther out to the west into Iowa, where a tornado watch is in effect until 8 p.m. But it looks like the severe weather threat will stay highest out to the west of us. There's a slight risk from about La Crosse westward, just a marginal risk for an isolated severe thunderstorm west of Madison. Temperatures right now are very warm. Boscobel almost at 90, Madison at 85. We were at 86 last hour, so it's our warmest day so far this year. And dew point temperatures are in the mid to upper 60s. Black River Falls dew point 71 degrees. Heat index right now makes it feel like it's 86 thanks to the temperature and humidity. Temperatures will only drop into the upper 60s overnight with the best chances of showers and thunderstorms this evening. And then tomorrow, the best chances of showers and storms will be in the afternoon with a high of 81. We'll see one more humid day on Thursday, but a break comes after that. I'll have more details on weather in a few minutes.
Okay, Gary, thank you. 2 people are recovering in a hospital tonight after a home explosion in Janesville.
It happened around 9:15 last night in the 800 block of Hawthorne Avenue, just north of downtown Janesville. Fire officials say one of the victims has minor injuries. Another is in serious condition with severe burns. A dog is also being treated for serious burns. Neighbors heard the explosion and helped rescue the 2 people trapped inside.
As we were starting to walk backwards, we could see somebody waving from the ground underneath a mattress, and the 3 of us went over there, grabbed the individual, and pulled her away from the flames.
Fire officials say the explosion was caused by a lit cigarette and a natural gas leak. Our Adam Duxter was first on the scene last night and tells us the message the fire department wants to share today. Adam?
Yeah, Eric and Susan, those 2 individuals who were inside the house at the time are recovering tonight at UW Hospital. And fire officials tell me that even though the gas leak was small, it had been going for more than a day, leading to the destruction that you see here on Hawthorne Avenue just in a matter of moments. And tonight they're hoping it serves as a reminder of the dangers of natural gas. Now, firefighters say if you do find yourself smelling natural gas, you should leave the house immediately and call for help, because even a small leak can create big trouble.
The female occupant actually appeared to be blown out of the structure. The male occupant, information we got, he had come out the stairs and out the back door somehow.
Pankowska says when firefighters got here, their main objective was to stop the fire from spreading. Again, they say if you smell natural gas inside or near your home, you should call fire officials as soon as you can, and also call your electricity provider. And they say you should be looking for that smell of sulfur, and if you do smell that, leave and call for help.
Adam, thank you. The family of those injured in the home explosion have set up a GoFundMe page. If you search Janesville Home Explosion Help, you can find the page, and they're hoping to raise $100,000 to help the family.
The Madison Police Department is investigating the murder of an 81-year-old man after he died in the hospital following an attempted homicide Friday night. The Dane County Coroner's Office has identified the victim as Nang Yi Lee. Police say the suspect is a 38-year-old man who lived in the same building as the victim. The suspect is in the hospital for a medical condition. Yang Yi Lee was shot inside his apartment Friday night. Police are investigating a motive for that attack.
Madison police are investigating the death of an infant last week. Investigators from the Special Victims Unit are working with the Dane County Medical Examiner on the case involving the death of a 2-month-old baby early Friday morning. Madison and Monona officers responded to an apartment in the 6400 block of Bridge Road after the infant's mother found her son not breathing in in his bassinet. Police say the cause and manner of death are under investigation. A Madison man is in jail after a couple caught him looking into their window, and the husband chased him down. Officers say a couple caught Brian Linz looking into their house along Elka Lane before midnight. The husband chased Linz for several blocks through backyards, over fences, before catching him and holding him down until police arrived. Linz was booked into the Dane County Jail for disorderly conduct and a parole violation.
The FBI is looking into the death of a black man after he was stopped by police in Minneapolis. That arrest was caught on camera. We do want to warn you, this is tough to watch. The video of last night's confrontation shows a white officer with his knee pinning down the neck of the suspect. Several times during this arrest, the man tells officers he is struggling to breathe and begs for some relief. 5 minutes into the video, the man seems to be motionless, and the police officer's knee is still on his neck. 2 minutes later, an ambulance arrives. He was later pronounced dead at the hospital.
Being black in America should not be a death sentence. For 5 minutes, we watched as a white officer pressed his knee into the neck of a black man. For 5 minutes. When you hear someone calling for help, you are supposed to help. This officer failed in the most basic human sense.
The Minneapolis mayor says the 4 officers involved in the restraint death of a black man have been fired. Officers' body cameras were on and activated during that incident.
The suspect in a double murder in Connecticut remains on the run. 23-year-old Peter Manfredonia is suspected of killing a 62-year-old Good Samaritan who saw him walking along a road and offered him a ride. Manfredonia is also accused of killing a 23-year-old man, then kidnapping that man's girlfriend and taking her across state lines to New Jersey, where she was found alive and unharmed. An attorney for Manfredonia's family says the suspect struggles with mental health issues. Investigators say he was last seen Sunday afternoon in East Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania.
U.S. Department of Justice investigating the fatal shooting now of Ahmaud Arbery as a hate crime. Gregory McMichael and his son Travis were arrested May 7th for the February shooting death of Arbery. A third suspect, William Roddy Bryan, was arrested for felony murder after recording the incident on video. A spokesperson for DOJ confirmed that the Civil Rights Division was looking into hate crime charges. Still ahead on News 3 Now at 5, how Dane County officials are making sure first responders are tested for coronavirus. And tonight at 6, as Dane County businesses are back open, we'll hear from Madison's mayor who spent time at downtown businesses. Join us for team coverage at 6. And the Dow flirting again with a 25,000 mark, up 530 points in Tuesday trading. The NASDAQ climbs almost 16. The S&P jumps 36. We'll be right back.
Slumberland's huge memorial sale is almost over. Don't miss out on hundreds of incredible markdowns. And get free no-contact shipping with no minimum. But it all ends Sunday the 31st, so don't miss it. The memorial sale at Slumberland Furniture.
Save at Wild Easttown Honda on over 400 new Hondas with 0% financing for up to 72 months. Save with 0% financing on your favorite new Hondas at Wild Easttown Honda in Madison. It's gotta be wild.
Wouldn't it be nice to not have to deal with your messy gutters anymore? Leave that nasty chore in the rearview mirror with a new Leaf Guard gutter system. Hi, I'm Andrew Larson, owner of Larson Home Services. My team would love to show you how Leaf Guard's patented design keeps leaves and debris out so you can give up cleaning your gutters forever. And now is the best time to get Leaf Guard. Order now and get free installation labor, free financing for 12 months, and a $100 Visa gift card with your purchase. Call now to set up a free estimate.
This week, you're going to get more at the Brothers Made Memorial Day Super Sale. Get in now with more savings on more brands like Whirlpool, Maytag, KitchenAid, and Amana. Right now, improving your home is more convenient at Maine with up to 18-month 0% financing. And we make getting more easy with expert delivery free and our risk-free 30-day price and satisfaction guarantee. The Memorial Day Super Sale for more selection, more savings, and more satisfaction. It all ends Monday at the Brothers Made, your local store for more since 1938.
All right, I brought in Ensure Max Protein to give you the protein you need with less of the sugar you don't. I'll take that.
30 grams of protein and 1 gram of sugar. Ensure Max Protein, now available in 12 count. Stock up today.
Monona Plumbing and Fire Protection remains open to serve our customers and communities during these times of uncertainty. We've got you covered for all your plumbing service needs. Call us for help. We are here for you.
Right now at Wild Easttown Honda, sign and drive a new all-wheel drive CRV for $299. That's $299 with zero down, zero first payment, and zero due at start at Wild Easttown Honda in Madison.
Slumberland's Memorial Mattress Sale. Save hundreds on all Sealy mattresses. Like the Sealy Posturepedic Queen mattress for just $399, plus free, safe doorstep shipping with no minimum purchase. Only at Slumberland Furniture.
Tonight at 6, a local restaurant is utilizing UV light and eco-friendly sanitizer to keep customers safe. And Janesville's deputy fire chief talks about the dangers of natural gas leaks like the one that caused a duplex to explode last night.
Connect with News 3 Now on Facebook Messenger to create a personalized news feed just for you. The topics you want, the day's top stories, and push alerts for breaking news all through Messenger. Learn more at channel3000.com.
Dane County officials are planning on purchasing and distributing COVID-19 test kits to first responders throughout the county. The tests will be made available for police, fire, and emergency medical service departments who are working to provide 911 response in the area. Dane County's Department of Emergency Management will purchase and administer the kits. County leaders say they plan to initially secure 3,500 tests and may purchase more based on the future spread of the virus. Tests will be purchased from Madison-based Exact Sciences.
The Trump administration released a new testing strategy which talks about ramping up efforts, including purchasing 100 million swabs. But the plan still places much of the testing and contact tracing burdens on states. During a remote House Oversight Committee hearing, a Health and Human Services Inspector General said her office is looking into issues regarding COVID-19 testing.
First is an examination of FDA's role in facilitating tested for COVID-19, which does examine emergency use agreements, and also an audit of CDC's test kits to state public health labs.
Well, later this week, the House is expected to vote on a bipartisan fix to the Paycheck Protection Program. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell indicated work continues on another federal relief package, but emphasized the Senate will not take up the House bill. Let's get a look at your first warned weather now. Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti with your forecast. Gary?
Well, it is a steamy day out there. Temperatures have been in the middle 80s through much of southern Wisconsin with high humidity. The live view from the WISC Skycam looking off toward the east shows looks like a thunderstorm trying to develop over the eastern portion of Dane County right now, but you can see the small diameter of a lot of these showers and thunderstorms. You know, you'll see a cluster of storms like one that popped up around Verona and then moved west of Madison early this afternoon, then lifted to the north, and then a lot of breaks in between. So depending on where you are, you may have missed out on the rain altogether. Or some people have also gotten some heavy downpours. But you can see that developing cell here just to the east of Madison. Farther out to the west, there's a little more organized shower and thunderstorm activity. In fact, some severe weather has been occurring through parts of Iowa. Tornado watch in effect until 8 o'clock for much of central Iowa. And there have also been some isolated severe thunderstorms up in northern Wisconsin closer to a warm front. Storm Prediction Center has a marginal risk of severe thunderstorms mainly west of Madison for tonight. The higher threat is back across Iowa, west central Wisconsin, and southeastern Minnesota. Rainfall amounts are going to be spotty over the next couple of days. This takes us all the way through early Friday morning. And generally, we're probably looking at about a ½ inch to an inch of rain across southern Wisconsin. But some areas could pick up 2 or 3 inches in a short period of time in a heavy thunderstorm. But trying to predict exactly who's going to see that will change from model run to model run. So just keep in mind that there will be some heavier thunderstorms mixed in. Warm weather will continue through tomorrow with high temperatures again in the 80s. It'll be humid through Thursday, although Thursday we'll probably see high temperatures in the lower 70s, and we'll see some off and on showers and thunderstorms at times. Then a cold front comes through during the day on Thursday. Thursday night the rain comes to an end and it turns cooler and less humid by Friday, and that will last through the weekend with lots of sunshine, but temperatures will be around 70 degrees. Temperatures right now in middle 80s through much of southern Wisconsin, Madison 85, La Crosse 86. Even in the northern part of the state, temperatures in the mid 70s to the lower 80s. Showers and thunderstorms more likely up there as well as farther out to the west. Upper level winds right now from south to north, continuing to transport moisture northward into the Midwest, but that's keeping the cold air locked up well to our north, so we're not seeing a big temperature contrast. There's a stationary front that divides slightly cooler air to the west, to the warm and humid weather that we're seeing here. And there's that warm front up through northern Wisconsin that's triggering the thunderstorms in the northern portion of the state. You can see north of the warm front, temperatures in the 70s to lower 80s, generally 80s south of the front. And then on the other side of that stationary front, 70s instead of 80s. And the dew point temperatures are high here, mid-60s to around 70 degrees. Farther out to the west, you can see those dew points much less. So the humidity will definitely be on the drop once the front comes through. 81 for high tomorrow. Best chances of thunderstorms in the afternoon. Shower and thunderstorm chances mainly this evening, generally dry overnight, and then more showers and storms popping up tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow night, and then continuing into Thursday. But Thursday, that cold front starts to come through. Notice the wind shift here, and that will drop temperatures behind it. Those rainfall amounts about a ½ inch to an inch most areas, but heavier amounts in the heavier thunderstorms. 7 to 10 day forecast, you can see those temperatures drop off for the weekend. Highs near 70 with sunny skies, and then as we head into the middle part of next week, temperatures are back into the 80s with a little more humidity and some thunderstorm chances. As we take a look at first alert traffic right now we're seeing, this is the view from the DOT camera on the I-39 at Wisconsin 18, so up around the Portage area. You can see very little traffic out there as far as the travel right now. Right now we're seeing very little in the way of problems on the Beltline. There was an accident earlier around Southtown Drive. That has since gone away. Traffic moving pretty much at the posted speed limits. Right now, either direction on the Beltline, about 15 minutes from University Avenue to the interstate. Heading out of Madison, 25 minutes to Janesville, and then 16 minutes to Sauk City on US 12, and 15 minutes to Sun Prairie on US 151. That's your News 3 Now First Warn traffic.
Okay, Gary, thank you. And still to come at 5, tomorrow history will be made as 2 astronauts will blast off in the SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket. Tell you why it'll be so historic. That's ahead at 5.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5. News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Take a break from cooking at home and order takeout from your local Monk's Bar and Grill. Monk's is offering curbside pickup takeout service for your safety and convenience during these difficult times. Visit monksbarandgrill.com for takeout menus and online ordering.
Everybody and everything has been impacted by the recent market crash. But what if your retirement portfolio wasn't? It could be possible with the right kind of planning. So if you're worried about your retirement income, discover how Retirement Income Strategies can help. Call today, 608-208-1800. Make sure you know all your options. Call now to schedule your conference call with Retirement Income Strategies. 608-208-1800.
Raise your right hand and repeat after me.
I solemnly swear that I will support the veterans of the
United States Armed Forces.
I will defend the Constitution
against all enemies. That I will commit
to ensuring they are
not forgotten.
And I will obey the orders of the
President of the United States.
And I will enable veterans to live the same life of opportunity
they have provided me. So help me God.
Engines are restarting, park is shifting to drive. So we're offering 0% financing for 72 months and no payments for 120 days. Plus the freedom to shop and buy online. Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram will help you drive forward.
Or now during the Jeep Memorial Day sales event with employee pricing at $5,611 below MSRP on the purchase of a 2020 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited.
For almost 50 years, we've built trust within our communities by making customer delight our top priority. That trust allows us to improve lives one home at a time. During this challenging time, we want to make sure your needs are being met without stress by offering 2-for-1 windows with no interest and no payments for 1 year. So go ahead, visit us online, or call now from the comfort of home.
For quality windows, siding, and doors, call 866-4FELTCO.
Though challenges surround us, life still goes on. There's still time to dream, still plans to be made. And if you're retiring soon, still deadlines to be met. We talk with people every day who need to replace their employer benefits when they retire. We can answer your questions too, so you can feel good about the decisions you make. For a retirement benefits checklist, visit us online or call Physicians Mutual Insurance Company today.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
Take a break from cooking at home and order takeout from your local Monk's Bar and Grill. Monk's is offering curbside pickup takeout service for your safety and convenience during these difficult times. Visit monksbarandgrill.com for takeout menus and online ordering.
We are counting down to tomorrow's historic SpaceX launch. 2 NASA astronauts are set to blast off from U.S. soil for the first time since the Space Shuttle program ended in 2011. A SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket will send them to the International Space Station. It is standing on the same launch pad that launched Apollo 11 to the moon.
Coming out here, it's a real motivator. This workforce is so young. They're excited about what they do. They're passionate about what they do, and it kind of reinvigorates you about why you got into the business, so many years ago.
6 years ago, Elon Musk's company only had a model of the spaceship, but NASA awarded SpaceX a $2.6 billion contract to fly its astronauts to the International Space Station. The National Hockey League has announced its plans if players are able to return to the ice this season. The NHL says it will abandon the rest of the regular season and go straight into the playoffs with 24 teams if it is able to resume play. Commissioner Gary Bettman says the decision is not a guarantee that games are coming back. The NHL and its players' union must still figure out safety protocols and other issues, including where to play. The league has been shut down since March.
ESPN announced the 3 hosts for this year's ESPYs. Russell Wilson, Sue Bird, and Megan Rapinoe will host the event. Wilson, of course, former Badger, current quarterback for the Seahawks. Bird, a point guard for the Seattle Storm, and Rapinoe is a winger for the OL Storm. The Sports Awards show will be quite different this year with the pandemic canceling so many sporting events instead of athletic achievement. The focus this year will be on narratives of service, perseverance, and courage in the world of sports. A 2-hour show will air on ESPN June 21st. And we'll have a final check, your first warn forecast, in just a moment. Stay with us.
Save at Wild Easttown Honda on over 400 new Hondas with 0% financing for up to 72 months. Save with 0% financing on your favorite new Hondas at Wild Easttown Honda in Madison. It's gotta be wild.
Let the design team at Wanakee Furniture ETC help you find your inspiration and transform your room. Every style, every budget, our creativity, passion, and expertise will help you design your dream space.
Bring quality home at Wanakee Furniture ETC.
You know your gutters are full of gunk, and you know you need to deal with it eventually. With LeafGuard, you can give up cleaning your gutters forever. Hi, I'm Andrew Larson, owner of Larson Home Services. My team would love to show you how LeafGuard's patented design channels rainwater into your gutters while leaves, seeds, and other debris just roll off, leaving them clog-free, guaranteed.
We looked at several different types of gutters, and we knew that we had problems with leaves. We have lots of trees around our house, and I'm the one who goes and cleans out the gutters, and I wanted to eliminate that hassle in the fall of cleaning the gutters, and LeafGuard has done a wonderful job.
Love to hear that. Right now, your LeafGuard brand gutter system comes with some great money-saving extras. Order now and get free installation labor, free financing for 12 months, and call before this program is over and get a $100 Visa gift card with your new LeafGuard gutter system. Don't wait. Call now to schedule your free estimate.
The way you get through hard times is to hold strong to your values. At Group Health Cooperative, our common values have sustained us for over 4 decades. Now is no different. We are here in our clinics, but we want you to be safer at home. That's why GHC has more ways for you to get care anywhere, anytime, day or night. Be seen, be safe, be home. We will get through this together, and we will all get better together.
Rest comfortably with brands you can trust at Wanakee Furniture ETC. Create a unique and stylish room with made-in-the-USA products from companies like Smith Brothers of Bern. Select from a wide variety of sofas at a great price.
Bring quality home at Wanakee Furniture ETC.
Right now at Wild Easttown Honda, sign and drive a new all-wheel drive CRV for $299. That's $299 with zero down, zero first payment, and zero due at start at Wild Easttown Honda in Madison.
Coming up on the CBS Evening News, promising vaccine developments send the stock market soaring as the U.S. approaches 100,000 deaths from COVID-19. Plus, NASA and SpaceX prepare for a historic launch tomorrow from Kennedy Space Center. But could weather postpone the mission? And how a musical movement brought together thousands of people this Memorial Day to honor our fallen heroes. That's all tonight on the CBS Evening News.
Well, this may be one of the best trick shots of all time.
This is Cree, who has been making trick shot videos and Rube Goldberg machines since 2014. He made 70 contraptions around his yard for this trick shot video. It was filmed in one take with no cuts or edits. Cree says it took about a month to build this Rube Goldberg machine, and then it took another month for it to successfully work.
The neighbors love all that junk in his yard, too.
Reminds me of that game Mousetrap. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Pieces together.
That's a Rube Goldberg game.
Yeah. Well, we're seeing some thunderstorms out there. Most of those, though, to our west into Iowa or up into central and northern Wisconsin. But we'll expect chances for some showers and thunderstorms this evening. Temperatures right now, mid to upper 80s through much of southern Wisconsin. Dew point temperatures are in the 60s, so it feels like temperatures are in the mid to upper 80s to around 90.
All right, we're back in 30 for News 3 now at 6. CBS Evening News coming to you next. Stay tuned.